Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes today about being in the church, out of the church, and thinking about going back to the church. So, this is the idyllic life of every child as far as I was concerned. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's where you're going to find me. On the playground, merry-go-round, sand pits, swings. It's awesome. Then all of a sudden, my parents got this idea that one day a week we needed to go to this place. Now, as a child, I really didn't know much about this place, but the version of hell for a child is that you have to go in there and sit still. I couldn't believe this was going to happen. So what I tried to get Maggie's position, but my dad wasn't having that. So given that I wasn't going to be able to lay out, I had to be strategic. So between my brother and sister and I, we tried to get next to my mom, because that way if you were falling asleep, you had some support. Unfortunately, as the oldest of three, I didn't get next to mom, so I had to learn to sit straight up, eyes wide open, dead sleep. It's a skill I learned to use in graduate school. It worked out very, very, very well. So, you might wonder, those of you who know anything about the Southern Baptist Church, how in the hell can you sleep in a Southern Baptist church? It's not easy. This guy is talking about fire, not y'all's kind of fire, different kind of fire. And he was matching this with brimstone. I didn't know much about that, but because it was coming from this guy, I was afraid. This guy was taking names, taking notes, and recording stuff we were doing. All I knew is that every time you saw a scary movie, it wasn't Tyrone and LaQuisha who went down the stairs to check it out, so I was running. I was running. And the kind of fear that our pastor was trying to produce was the kind that was respect. That was not the kind he got. I got the kind of fear that I needed to take off with a good head start. You run, you fall in. This was the kind of running I was doing. Those of you who have a brother, you all know that look that your brother gets on his face. That means if I catch you, I'm going to kill you. That's the kind of running that I was doing at this point. And I did this kind of running from church for 25 years. This, unfortunately, is what happens when gravity sets in and time takes its toll. I took a little bit of license. I didn't drop everything exactly like it actually dropped, but I slowed down a little bit. I'm now in Oregon. I'm in my first professor position, and I'm in the backyard hanging out, getting used to mist. Now, mist is what Oregonians call it. For the record, it's rain. I'm getting used to it. I'm in the backyard, and my neighbor says to me, "Do you want to come to church?" Immediately, I violated every active listening rule I ever told my student. I'm formulating how I'm going to get out of this. Then she sneakily adds in 2 words with my favorite consonant: free food. As soon as she made those words, I felt my stomach taking over the brain. It's like, well, what can it hurt? It's just an hour. So the next thing I know, thanks to the lure of food, I'm going back to this building. I'm under a little less duress than I was under the last time that I went to this building, but I'm going and I'm meeting people and I'm hearing things from a different perspective. What's really awesome is that now I got a little bit more time and maturity on my side, so I'm able to hear the message a little bit more clearly than I heard it back then. Now they're telling me God is love, but I'm getting a little bit more of a focus on the part that demonstrates the love. He's not making people fall down dead, not doing the salt pillar stuff, and not doing the snakes on the poles to the Jews. I'm good. So now that my mind is open, and I can't lie, I still was there for the food. Now that my mind is open, though, I realize there's more than one kind of food. There's spiritual food, and I was starting to receive that food because my mind was more open. So because I realized that God is love and began to see the ways that God could actually be loving towards you through the people that you meet, church became a whole different process for me. I actually started running again, but this time I was actually running towards the church and running towards God, because I could see that the message I got early on might not have been the only message to focus on. So I'm running towards him, and as I'm running towards him, his image has changed. You might have noticed he got a little darker, and I'm not saying that personally. I did make him feel better, okay? Now, instead of pointing and throwing thunderbolts at me, he's actually got his arms out towards me, and he's welcoming me. His face does not look like he's still remembering everything I did wrong. As a result of that, I'm looking now at the church, and I don't have the same disdain I do for that building. I don't have the same memories that I attach to it, and I'm beginning to understand that this whole thing, as far as church is concerned, is not about the building at all. It's actually about relationship. I'm understanding that if it's about relationship, and if I'm going to be forgiven and not judged, it's going to be a whole lot easier to relate to the God that I think that my Southern Baptist preacher was trying to get across way back when. What I learned that was most important for me while I was in Oregon and all that mist is that church is not a building. Church is all about relationship, and it's all about people, and I know awesome people and my Creator. Thank you.